There is a method that many people overlook, one that not only helps you lose weight faster, but can also protect you from diseases that most think are unavoidable. This method is not a diet trend or a secret supplement. It is a science-backed strategy trusted by top fasting doctors and researchers across the world. It is simple, free, and hidden in plain sight. Fasting done the right way. Most people think fasting is just skipping meals, but the truth is far more powerful. When done strategically, fasting turns your body into a self-repairing machine. Your cells begin to clean out waste. Your insulin levels stabilize, inflammation drops, and your metabolism resets. This is why fasting has caught the attention of leading medical experts, because it does more than burn fat. It can help prevent some of the biggest killers of our time, like diabetes, heart disease, and early aging. In this video, you are going to learn the fastest and most effective way to use fasting for real weight loss and disease prevention, the exact strategy recommended by the world's #1 fasting doctor. You will understand how your body actually reacts when you stop eating for specific periods, how your metabolism switches gears, and how fasting can activate hidden repair processes that normal diets never touch. You will also learn the biggest mistakes people make when trying to fast, why some fasts fail, and how you can get results in days, not months. This is not about starving yourself or giving up your favorite foods forever. It is about using a proven, time-controlled method that allows your body to burn stored fat while protecting your muscles and keeping your energy high. And here is something few people know. Fasting can also increase the production of brain protective chemicals that sharpen focus and memory. It is not just about a slimmer waistline, it is about a sharper mind and a stronger body. Stay until the end of this video, because I will share the doctor-approved fasting pattern that delivers the quickest visible transformation and explain how just one small change in your eating window can trigger a chain reaction inside your body that boosts fat loss, repairs your cells, and strengthens your immune system. The final part of the video will reveal how to make fasting fit your lifestyle so it becomes a long-term habit, not a short-term struggle. Every claim in this video is supported by clinical studies and research from some of the most respected health institutions in the world. This is not hype, it is evidence. And once you understand how fasting truly works, you will see why it is considered one of the most powerful natural tools for longevity and disease prevention. Welcome to our channel where we break down science-based health strategies into simple steps you can actually follow. If you want practical, proven methods to feel younger, lose fat, and protect your health, you are in the right place. Hit the subscribe button, tap the like button, and let us begin this journey toward a faster, smarter, and healthier you. Fasting has quickly become one of the most talked about ways to get lean, boost energy, and improve long-term health. It is no longer a fringe practice or a passing trend. From top researchers to experienced doctors, more and more professionals are recognizing its potential to reset the body and reverse years of metabolic damage. But before diving into how fasting works and why it is so effective, let us start with the basics. Fasting simply means setting specific periods when you do not eat, allowing your body to tap into its stored energy instead of constantly burning the food you just consumed. When you eat, your body uses glucose from that meal for energy. But when you stop eating for a certain amount of time, your insulin levels drop and your body begins to switch gears. It starts using stored fat for fuel. That is the key moment where real fat loss begins. This shift in how your body sources energy is what makes fasting so powerful. In a normal eating pattern, where people snack often or eat late into the night, insulin levels stay high and fat burning slows down. Over time, this can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and other health issues. Fasting gives your body the opposite condition: lower insulin, more fat burning, and a chance for your cells to repair and clean themselves through a process called autophagy. It is like hitting a biological reset button. Why does this matter so much? Because being overweight or metabolically unhealthy does not just affect appearance, it directly increases the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, and even some forms of cancer. Most people struggle to fix these problems with standard diets that require constant restriction, calorie counting, or expensive supplements. Fasting bypasses all of that by using the body's natural rhythm. It works with your hormones instead of fighting against them. What makes fasting even more interesting is how differently each person's body responds. Some people feel lighter and more alert within days, while others notice deeper changes like reduced cravings or better sleep after a few weeks. And there's real science behind these effects. Researchers have found that controlled fasting helps balance blood sugar, lowers inflammation, and improves fat metabolism, outcomes that modern medicine often tries to achieve with pills. In this video, I will explain exactly how fasting works inside your body, the fastest method supported by the #1 fasting doctor, and what makes it so effective. You will learn how to apply it safely, how to avoid the mistakes that slow down results, and what early signs show your body is finally switching into fat burning mode. But before we get to that, let us break down what really happens when you begin your first fast and why that first few hours matter more than most people think. When you go for a stretch of time without eating, something fascinating begins to happen inside your body. Your system shifts from burning the food you just ate to burning the fat you already have stored. Normally, when you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which your cells use for quick energy. But when that supply runs out, your body needs another fuel source, and that is when it starts unlocking fat stores. It converts fat into molecules called ketones, which your brain and muscles can use efficiently for energy. This shift is known as metabolic switching, and it is the foundation of fasting's power. During this process, your insulin levels naturally drop. Insulin is the hormone that helps your body store energy, but when it stays high all the time, it also tells your body to keep holding on to fat. Lower insulin means your body is finally allowed to open its energy vault. That is when you begin to burn stored fat instead of constantly relying on the next meal. The result is steady energy, mental clarity, and over time, visible fat loss. But the benefits of fasting go far beyond the mirror. When you are not constantly digesting food, your cells get a much needed rest. They start focusing on repair instead of storage. Your body begins clearing out damaged proteins, toxins, and old cell fragments that tend to build up when you are always eating. It is a deep internal cleaning process known as autophagy, one that helps renew your cells and keep them functioning efficiently. Many doctors describe this as your body's natural maintenance mode. Think of fasting like giving your body a break from a 24-hour work shift. Most of the time, your system is busy digesting and processing what you eat. When you stop eating for a while, it finally gets a chance to clean the workspace, repair the machinery, and restore order. This downtime helps your metabolism work better when you start eating again. Fasting also helps regulate blood sugar levels because your body is no longer flooded with glucose from frequent meals or snacks. Your cells become more sensitive to insulin again. That means your body can manage blood sugar more effectively, which reduces the risk of metabolic disorders such as type 2 diabetes. It is the body's way of fine-tuning its energy system, resetting balance, and improving long-term health. And the effects can be felt surprisingly quickly. Within hours of starting a fast, your body begins to tap into fat stores for energy. Within a day or two, your metabolism becomes more flexible, able to switch between using food and fat more efficiently. This flexibility is what separates people who burn fat easily from those who struggle with constant cravings and energy crashes. Fasting, done correctly, rebuilds that metabolic flexibility, the ability your body was designed to have all along. One of the most effective and widely recommended fasting methods by doctors is called time-restricted eating. It is simple, flexible, and easy to adapt to daily life. The basic idea is to divide your day into two parts, a fasting window and an eating window. The most popular version of this is the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat your meals within an 8-hour window. For example, if your first meal is at noon, you would eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m., then fast from 8 p.m. until the next day at noon. This pattern aligns well with the body's natural rhythm and gives your digestive system enough time to rest and reset. Time-restricted eating works quickly because it naturally limits how much you eat without forcing you to count every calorie. By shortening the eating window, most people consume fewer calories overall, and their body has more uninterrupted hours to burn stored fat. This is one of the main reasons why it is often called the fastest fasting method. The results tend to show up faster because the body spends more time in fat-burning mode and less time digesting food. It is a simple shift in timing that can create dramatic changes in energy, body composition, and even mood. Doctors often explain that the real power of time-restricted eating is consistency, not intensity. It is tempting to start with something extreme, like a 24-hour fast or alternate day fasting, but those approaches are difficult to sustain for most people. The 16-8 method, on the other hand, fits into everyday life. You can still have lunch and dinner with family, enjoy social meals, and not feel like you are constantly restricted. As one fasting expert puts it, pick a schedule that you can actually stick to. Consistency beats extremes. The goal is to build a long-term habit, not a temporary fix. And this is not about starving yourself or punishing your body. It is about structure. You are simply giving your body a defined period each day to eat and another period to rest. During the fasting window, your body has enough time to lower insulin, burn fat, and activate repair processes. During the eating window, you refuel with nutrient-dense foods that support those same processes. That balance keeps energy steady and makes fasting sustainable. Many people find that once they get used to time-restricted eating, hunger becomes more manageable and cravings fade. The body quickly adapts to the rhythm, learning when to expect food and when to use stored energy. Over time, your metabolism becomes more efficient, your digestion improves, and your energy levels stay more stable throughout the day. This is why doctors often recommend starting here. It is simple, effective, and realistic for almost anyone. Over the past decade, researchers have been uncovering more evidence that fasting does far more than help you lose weight. Studies show that fasting can play a role in reducing some of the most dangerous risk factors linked to chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and even premature aging. When the body gets regular breaks from constant eating, it begins to function differently. Blood sugar levels stabilize, fat stores shrink, and inflammation drops. These changes together create a stronger internal environment that protects against disease. One of the biggest findings in modern nutrition science is how fasting improves insulin sensitivity. Insulin is the hormone responsible for moving glucose from your blood into your cells. When your body becomes resistant to it, blood sugar levels rise, leading to diabetes and metabolic damage. Fasting helps reset this system by lowering insulin levels and making your cells more responsive again. That means your body can manage blood sugar more effectively without needing to produce so much insulin. For people who struggle with prediabetes or metabolic syndrome, this single change can make an enormous difference in long-term health. Fasting also appears to improve cholesterol and triglyceride levels, both key markers of heart health. See, during fasting periods, the body begins using fat for energy, breaking down stored triglycerides and reducing the levels of bad LDL cholesterol in the blood. At the same time, many studies show a small increase in good HDL cholesterol, which helps remove excess fat from the arteries. This double effect supports cardiovascular health and may lower the risk of heart attack or stroke over time. But the potential benefits go even deeper. Some researchers believe fasting activates cellular pathways that slow the aging process. When the body spends time in a fasted state, it boosts the production of repair proteins, increases antioxidant defense, and reduces oxidative stress, the same stress that damages DNA and accelerates aging. This does not mean fasting stops aging altogether, but it can help your cells stay younger and more resilient for longer. All of this connects directly to weight loss and disease prevention. By losing excess fat and improving your body's internal chemistry, you naturally reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and take pressure off vital organs like the liver and pancreas. Less inflammation means fewer triggers for chronic diseases, and a healthier metabolism means better energy, mood, and recovery. Of course, fasting alone is not a magic shield. The benefits work best when paired with healthy food choices, regular physical activity, and proper medical care. A balanced diet filled with real unprocessed foods and regular checkups amplify the positive effects of fasting and help keep your body in the best possible condition. Fasting can be a powerful tool for weight loss and better health, but it is not suitable for everyone. While many people can safely practice time-restricted eating or short fasts, there are certain groups who should be cautious or avoid fasting altogether. People with existing medical conditions such as diabetes, thyroid disorders, or low blood pressure should never start fasting without guidance from a healthcare professional. The same goes for anyone taking medication that affects blood sugar or blood pressure. Fasting can change how those drugs work, sometimes intensifying their effects. Pregnant or breastfeeding women also need consistent nutrition to support both their own health and the baby's development, so fasting during this time is not recommended. Children and teenagers who are still growing also require regular meals for proper development and energy balance. Even for healthy adults, fasting is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Some people thrive on it, while others may experience fatigue, irritability, or dizziness, especially during the first few days. These symptoms often happen as the body adapts to lower insulin levels and the shift toward burning fat. For most, they fade with time, but if they persist, it can be a sign that the fasting window is too long or the person is not staying hydrated enough. Researchers have also pointed out that the long-term effects of fasting are still being studied. Most of the strong evidence we have so far comes from short and medium-term trials, which show clear benefits in weight management and metabolic health. However, scientists continue to explore how fasting impacts hormone balance, bone density, and overall nutritional status over many years. That means fasting should be approached thoughtfully, especially for people with a history of eating disorders or nutritional deficiencies. Hydration is one of the most important but often overlooked parts of fasting. When you stop eating, your body also takes in less water from food. That can lead to dehydration if you are not drinking enough fluids. Plain water, herbal teas, or mineral water are good options. Keeping electrolytes balanced, especially sodium, potassium, and magnesium, can prevent headaches, weakness, or cramps during longer fasting periods. If at any point you start feeling faint, lightheaded, or unwell, it is essential to stop the fast immediately and eat something nourishing. Fasting should always feel controlled, not forced. It is a strategy for balance and restoration, not deprivation. Checking in with your doctor before starting any fasting plan is the smartest step you can take. A quick consultation ensures that your health history, current medications, and lifestyle all align with a safe fasting approach. With the right precautions, fasting can remain a positive and sustainable part of a healthy routine. Starting fasting the right way begins with structure. The most effective plans are simple, predictable, and easy to maintain. The first step is to choose your eating and fasting windows. A common and manageable option is the 16-8 approach, 16 hours of fasting followed by an 8-hour eating window. But the exact timing is flexible. Some prefer eating from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., while others choose noon to 8 p.m. What matters most is consistency. Once your body learns when to expect food, your hunger hormones start adjusting, making the process much easier. The next step is to pay attention to what you eat during that eating window. Fasting alone helps with fat loss, but what you eat determines how healthy and sustainable your results will be. Focus on real whole foods that nourish your body. Plenty of colorful vegetables, lean proteins like fish or chicken, healthy fats from olive oil, nuts or avocado, and fiber-rich options such as fruits, beans, and whole grains. Avoid heavily processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive fried items. These can spike your blood sugar and slow down the benefits of fasting. Think of your eating window as refueling time. This is when you provide your body with nutrients that support recovery and repair. During the fasting window, keep things simple. No snacks, no sweetened drinks, and no hidden calories. Water is your best friend. You can also have unsweetened tea, black coffee, or sparkling water if it helps you stay comfortable. These drinks do not break your fast and can make the fasting period easier. The key is to stay hydrated, especially since you will not be getting water from food during this time. Proper hydration helps prevent fatigue, headaches, and the sluggish feeling that some people experience in the early stages of fasting. As you settle into your routine, monitor your progress. Check how your body is responding, not just in numbers, but in how you feel. Keep track of your weight, waist size, energy levels, mood, and even sleep quality. The goal is steady improvement, not perfection. If you feel weak, dizzy, or overly tired, it may be a sign to shorten your fasting window or adjust your meal composition. Listening to your body ensures that fasting remains safe and effective. Finally, make fasting fit into your life rather than forcing your life around fasting. Pick a schedule that suits your work, family, and social commitments. It helps to involve those around you so that fasting feels supportive, not isolating. You can plan meals with family or friends within your eating window and communicate your goals clearly. When fasting feels natural and aligned with your daily rhythm, it becomes far easier to maintain and far more rewarding over time. So the fastest way to lose weight and protect your health is not a complicated diet or another quick fix. It comes down to structured fasting, balanced eating, and consistency. When you give your body regular breaks from food and fuel it with real nutrient-rich meals, it begins to transform inside and out. You will notice clearer energy, better focus, and a lighter, stronger feeling that keeps building week after week. If this approach sounds right for you, try it for just a few weeks and see how your body responds. Track how you feel, not just the number on the scale, but your mood, energy, and sleep. You might be surprised how quickly things begin to shift once your metabolism resets and your body starts working with you instead of against you. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps more people discover these science-backed strategies. And if you want to keep learning simple, doctor-approved ways to eat smarter, age slower, and feel stronger, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Remember, your health is a long game. Fasting can help you move faster toward your goals, but it is the daily choices, the ones you repeat with care and consistency, that keep you strong for life. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.